Hello everybody, Tyron the God 3 here, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Super Reviews. Today we'll be doing the review of episode 35. This episode is titled, Turn Anger into Power, Vegeta's All-Out Battle. This episode, it's still, it's good. I'm not mad at the episode itself, but it's still got the residue of episode 35 in it. It's still got the, episode 34, excuse me. It's still got episode 34's residue on it. So, I'm still a little pissed from that, but I'm over it now, for the most part. There's not really much to divulge into with Frost anymore, though, because they've abandoned his character and made him a hopeless Frieza clone. And they sacrificed the development of Piccolo so that, Vegeta can get this fight. And let's get started with the plot summary. We do all of that, like I just said, and what do we get greeted to? Okay, fight of the century, Vegeta versus Frost. Frost even explains that he's going to use a more deadly poison than he used on Goku and Piccolo. And they've also stated that the weapon is now legalized. He can use it in this fight alone. Also, if he kills Vegeta, he can they'll still count it. And they're doing all this prep time for it to go, oh my god, Vegeta's gonna fight Frost in this big no-hold-barred match to the death. Oh god, oh no, Vegeta's so brave. And then Vegeta beats him in one punch. Yeah. Whole fight, wait 2 weeks for, ends in one punch. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm pissed about all of that. All of that is stupid. Because you wasted our times. You sacrificed the development of Frost as a character, and you sacrificed Piccolo's development, and everybody else's development now that I stopped to think about it, because it would have been so cool if they had saw someone who was in Frieza's race as a good guy rather than a bad guy, so now they can't judge every book by its cover, but I went on about that rant already in the episode 34 review, so I'm not going to do it again. But, yeah, all that development, sacrifice for Vegeta's one punch. Stupid. So, that fight's over, and we get a little bit of a break from fighting for a while. Just a short break. And I actually do like the downtime that they're getting, because, this disturbed me too. We're still running off the residues of 34. Goku is happy at Vegeta, and Goku wants to fight in the tournament again, and Beerus finds that Goku got hit by Frost's stab, so now Goku can be back in the tournament, and he's right after Vegeta, which again makes me pissed, because that proved my theory. This tournament was only for Goku and Vegeta. Piccolo development, fuck you. Majin Buu development, fuck you. So I didn't like those two things, because why even bring them here if they were just supposed to be filler? Both of those characters were nothing more than just, hey, we need to fill up our spot with 5 fighters, when you could have had Piccolo and Gohan in the tournament and make them legitimately cool fighters, because they are. But fuck that, we gotta develop Goku and Vegeta more. So, anyway, while that's all happening, the tournament has changed. So instead of the out-of-bounds area being the giant spherical barrier that was around the tournament, now there's a smaller, more denser cubed barrier. And if you touch that barrier, it counts as a ring out. This makes things a little bit more limited for the fighters. Beerus gets a little upset by this and tries to do a rock, paper, scissors in order to solve this little conflict, and they wind up in a stalemate a bunch of times. I thought that was kind of cool. And then, in the meantime, we also see that Goku really wants to fight he really wants to go after Monaka, so he can see how Monaka fights. Beerus tells him, no, you're going to be after Vegeta, and we can see now that, there's a possibility that Monaka's not as strong as we all thought. In fact, he's probably a very big weakling. And the reason for this is because, Beerus keeps trying to get Monaka to be last, and I'm guessing he's hoping that Goku and Vegeta wind up becoming the winners of the tournament, so that Monaka doesn't have to fight, because Whis keeps playing with him. He's like, how long are you going to play this charade? You know damn well that Monaka's not that strong or whatever. Either that, or Monaka's so strong that once he unleashes full power, he becomes way too dangerous, and it's up to Beerus to hold him down. That's my second opinion, and I really hope that's the case, rather than just Monaka's a weakling, because then that means, really, the tournament was for Goku and Vegeta. fucking all the other characters and new characters over as well, and I don't like that. But yeah, other than that, we also get to see this cool. This is probably where the episode starts to change, and for the better. We see that Frost is actually sneaking off to go find in order to get something. And Frost goes off to on the nameless planet, and he finds all the treasure and prizes that Champa promised them if they win the tournament. So he tries to get them, and then he tries to escape using Vados' cube. If he can escape with all the treasure, then, he'll be home free and he can get away from everybody. Unfortunately, this backfires because Hit ends up seeing Frost, and he catches him and is like, hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? He does this cool little attack that breaks the entire, fathom of space and reality. And then, each of Frost's joints and body parts end up getting disabled. So now Frost can't move. So his whole body's just immobilized. And it was really gruesome when you stop to look at it. It was really cool and gruesome. Vados is in the area too, and she's like, well, guess I didn't have to do anything. So that was kind of cool. And then we move on to the rest of the tournament. Vegeta is going to fight off against Magetta. And Magetta comes out, and at first I was thinking, oh my god, whatever. This fight's going to end with Vegeta tearing a hole through Magetta so that we can get to the Champa fight, which may be somewhat interesting. But no, Magetta's actually kind of cool. I'm liking him as a robot alien species. And his first name, I think, is Oto Magetta. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. And it's funny, the Supreme Kais of our universe don't know about the Magetta's race, the robot race. So, it's kind of funny to see that there. And when Vegeta fights off against Magetta, Magetta is shown to be very slow but powerful. The same, what we all expected from a character like Magetta. But then Vegeta ends up getting his hits in, and Magetta winds up upgrading himself to get faster. And at this point, Magetta also does a move known as Lava Spit. And Vegeta counters by turning Super Saiyan and fighting off against the... No, he ends up fighting off against the attack by using various energy blasts. And he tries to get a good area in to fight Magetta, but they changed the arena for a little bit more than just that we didn't want people breaking the barrier. They also changed the arena because it limits flight characters, and Magetta isn't a flight character. So we see that happens. Then we see that Vegeta ends up transforming Super Saiyan, and Magetta heats up using various lava attacks, and the entire stadium is filling up with heat. And we can see that Vegeta's actually getting hot. He's actually sweating and everything. So I really like that, and the episode ends right there on that cliffhanger. Half of the episode was good. I hate to say that, because the first half, I gotta say, was really disappointing. A lot of people were expecting a Frost beatdown, and hell, even I was going, well, you sacrificed 2 characters' developments for this beatdown. It better be a good beatdown. But no, it was just Vegeta punching Frost, and that's the end. So Piccolo basically got screwed over 11 ways to Sunday, because I would have much preferred Piccolo's disqualification win than Vegeta's stupid-ass one-punch win. Because now this tournament was strictly for Goku and Vegeta. Because Goku gets to go back in the tournament. Piccolo, not so much, because screw Piccolo, I guess, is what the series is saying. And so, yeah, that half of the episode disturbed me. But the other stuff was really good. It was really fresh. I like the fact, and this is the part I love the most about this episode. Other than Hit doing that thing to Frost, that was cool. But I love the fact that Vegeta's not going to get this victory easily. I'm actually really proud of that fact. But now this leads to some questions. What's going to happen between Vegeta's fight against Cabba? If Vegeta wins this fight against Magetta, is Vegeta going to win or is he going to lose? And also, what's going to happen? Will Goku be able to fight Cabba, or is Vegeta going to get 3 straight wins and then fight Hit, lose, and Goku fights Hit, lose, and then Monaco? Or is Goku just going to beat Hit because, it's Goku time? Yay, Goku's main character. And then the tournament's over without Monaco having to lay a finger. So, yeah, there's many possibilities as to what's happening, and I love the fact that, hell, Vegeta might even actually lose this fight if things go out of line, because I love the fact that Magetta's using the heat and the lava and all of that to his advantage. Like, that's a really cool method of fighting. I love that even though Magetta could possibly be weaker than Vegeta, there's still possible that Vegeta can lose just due to the fact that he's letting the heat get to him. Now, why the hell isn't he going Super Saiyan Blue? No clue. I guess he's trying to save it for when he fights Kaba and Hit, but who knows? But other than that, yeah, so I do like the second half of the episode. It leaves a lot of potential, and it makes me definitely wanting more of what's going to happen in episode 36. So I'm really ready for that. And with that all said, the next episode, episode 36, is titled An Unexpectedly Tough Foe, Vegeta's Explosion of Rage. So I'll see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the God 3, out.